Then the only other small thing was I really enjoy physical life with her, and I think I'll enjoy the after physical life also, the non-physical life. But can we continue our relationship in the non-physical life and still be together?
The thing that is so interesting about that, and this really fits into the discussion that we had earlier about this too, and it's going to clarify something that we talked about earlier, and we're just going to give it to you in the pure form that you are asking for, and then we'll just work the bugs out of it after we get your response to all of it. And that is, when you reemerge into source energy, into the fullness of all that you are, and when she reemerges into source energy, into the fullness of all she is, you will be more unified than you've ever been, because you will be one. And that is what we were trying to tell you about even the different things that you think you want. What you want is so much, at the core of everything that you want is this alignment with who you really are. And so as you allow that alignment with who you really are, it can be manifested in a variety of ways. Did you follow that at all? In other words, do you get it that when you reemerge into the whole of who you are, and your mate reemerges into the whole of who she is, this vibrational beingness will be the combination of that which is both of you. And that's why our friend was worried about losing his individuality. But you don't lose individuality, you gain the experience of the broader collective consciousness. You see what we're getting at?
Yeah.
Now that left him unsettled, because that's the very thing he's worried about. He's worried about losing perspective. But it's a little bit like if you were to say to a child, maybe there's a little girl and she's 4 or 5 and still living at home. And you would say to her, someday you're going to be a big girl and you're not going to live at home anymore. And she would say, I always want to live at home. And you would say, and those dollies that you play with, you won't have any interest in them. Well, in some cases that's not true. We're teasing our friend who is still collecting his toys from childhood, but you're not going to want to play with any of your dollies anymore. And you could have a very truthful conversation with her about her future experience, and you could make her cry pretty easily as you try to define changes that are coming that she is not ready to even contemplate from where she stands. And so there's a little bit of this going on. It is not possible for us to express to you the fullness of your relationships once you've reemerged without it giving you some pause, because there are differences in the non-physical than in the physical. We can only tell you that it is infinitely as rewarding and satisfying as the best of anything that you've lived here.
Okay, thanks.